Unlock your inner third eye. In 10 minutes, ancient legends tell of a divine eye, a source of wisdom so immense it could destroy any obstacle with a single glance. What if that wasn't just a myth? The story of how the god Shiva burned the god of desire, Kamadeva, to ash with his third eye holds a powerful secret. It's a roadmap for you to awaken your own inner vision and burn away the modern chaos of stress and confusion that holds you back. What if you could tap into a deeper perception, a clarity that cuts right through the noise of daily life? In the next few minutes, we're not just going to explore the ancient story behind this power. We're going to learn how to start unlocking it within yourself. This isn't about mythology, it's about discovering a tool for transformation you already have. Stick with me as we explore how to awaken this inner sight and use it to conquer the challenges in your own life. Section 1. The Legend of a Power Lost. The Story of Shiva and Kamadeva. To really get the power of the third eye, we have to go back in time to a story of heartbreak, duty, and incredible transformation. After the tragic loss of his first wife, Sati, the great god Shiva was swallowed by a grief so huge it shook the balance of the cosmos. He left the world behind, retreating to a Himalayan cave for a deep, unbreakable meditation. But his absence created a huge problem. A powerful demon, Tarakasura, had a blessing that made him invincible to all but a son of Shiva. With Shiva lost in sorrow, no son could be born, and the world was left defenseless. The other gods were desperate. They had to break Shiva's meditation and make him fall in love with the goddess Parvati, who was Sati reborn and was already trying to win him over. So, they called on the one being who might just be able to do it, Kamadeva, the god of love and desire. Armed with his sugarcane bow and flower-tipped arrows, Kamadeva knew the danger he was in. Disturbing a god like Shiva in deep meditation was a death wish. As he approached with the spirit of spring, the frozen landscape around Shiva began to bloom. Kamadeva drew his bow and shot his flowery arrow, striking Shiva's heart. For a split second, Shiva was stirred. His focus wavered, but this wasn't just a simple interruption, it was a violation of his spiritual focus. In a surge of divine energy, Shiva's third eye, the eye of inner wisdom, opened on his forehead. This wasn't an act of simple anger, but an explosion of pure, focused consciousness against illusion. A massive beam of fire erupted from this third eye, and in an instant, Kamadeva was turned to ash. This moment is incredibly symbolic. Shiva didn't just destroy the god of love, he destroyed the very idea of Kama, lust, compulsive desire, and external distraction. The fire from his third eye was the fire of insight, burning away the illusion that our happiness comes from the outside world. It was a powerful declaration that true clarity and strength come from rising above our most basic physical urges. It wasn't about destroying love, but purifying it, moving from restless craving to mindful, focused awareness. This story teaches us that the third eye represents the power to see past the surface, to identify our own distractions, our modern-day Kamadevas, and burn them away with higher consciousness. Section 2. The Eye That Sees Truth. And the story of Kamadeva isn't the only one that reveals the third eye's purpose. Another tale tells of Indra, the king of gods, who, full of arrogance, challenged Shiva's power. Provoked by this ego, Shiva's third eye flashed, paralyzing Indra instantly. It was a power that discerns truth and dismantles ego and falsehood. These legends aren't just fables. They're metaphors for a power that's dormant inside every one of us. The third eye isn't a physical thing you can touch. It's a symbol for a different kind of sight. Our two physical eyes see the outside world, a world of objects, forms, and illusions. The third eye is all about looking inward. It's the ability to see what isn't physical, to see the truth behind the curtain of everyday reality. When this inner vision awakens, you gain the clarity to see situations not for what they seem, but for what they truly are. It's the home of your intuition, the source of that gut feeling that so often turns out to be right. This is the eye of wisdom, the eye that helps you navigate life from a place of stillness and truth. Section 3. Your inner command center, the Ajna Chakra. So what is this inner vision in practical terms? In yogic traditions, it's directly connected to the Ajna Chakra, the sixth of 7 primary energy centers in your body. The Sanskrit word Ajna literally means command or perceive. It's your inner command center for wisdom and intuition. Located right in the middle of your forehead, between the eyebrows, it's often just called the third eye chakra. It's the bridge that connects your physical senses to your higher consciousness, letting you see beyond the obvious. The symbol for the Ajna Chakra is full of meaning. It's a lotus with 2 petals, which represent the core dualities we live with: like and dislike, logic and intuition, sun and moon. The third eye has the power to see beyond these into a state of unity. At its center is an inverted triangle, showing how divine wisdom flows down into our awareness, and the seed mantra, Om, the primordial sound of the universe that helps activate this energy center. In modern terms, the Ajna Chakra is often linked to the pineal gland, a tiny pine cone-shaped gland deep in the brain. This gland helps regulate our sleep cycles, but many spiritual traditions believe it's the physical home of our mystical insight. When your Ajna Chakra is balanced, you feel clear, focused, and deeply connected to your intuition. You find it easier to make decisions that feel right and to move through life with a sense of peace. But if it's blocked, you might feel confused, anxious, indecisive, or cut off from that inner guidance. Awakening this chakra isn't some far-out mystical quest. It's a practical way to boost your mental and emotional well-being. If you're finding this journey into ancient wisdom valuable, take a second to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We turn profound spiritual concepts into practical tools for your life every single week. And I'd love to hear from you. What is the biggest distraction or Kamadeva in your life right now? Share it in the comments below. Section 4. Awakening your vision in the modern world. So how do we actually start to open this third eye in our busy modern lives? The great news is, you don't need to run off to a Himalayan cave. You can start right here, right now, with simple practical techniques. The whole goal is to quiet the external noise so you can finally hear your inner wisdom. The most powerful tool for this is meditation. Here's a simple practice you can do in just a few minutes. Find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably, with your spine straight, either in a chair with your feet on the floor or cross-legged. Close your eyes. Start with a few deep, slow breaths. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale slowly through your mouth, let go of any tension you're holding. Now, bring your awareness to the spot between your eyebrows where your third eye is located. Don't force it. Just gently rest your attention there. As you keep breathing, imagine a glowing orb of indigo light at this spot. Indigo is the color of the Ajna Chakra, representing deep wisdom. With every inhale, imagine this light getting brighter and warmer. As you exhale, imagine it dissolving any mental fog, confusion, or stress. To go a little deeper, you can silently or softly chant the mantra Om. Feel the vibration of the sound resonate in that spot between your eyebrows. This sound is believed to help activate this powerful center. Another simple technique is a type of focused gazing called Trataka. You can do this by lighting a candle and placing it a few feet away at eye level. Stare at the flame without blinking for as long as you comfortably can. When your eyes start to water, close them and focus on the after image of the flame you see in your mind's eye, right at the third eye. This practice is amazing for improving concentration and stimulating the Ajna Chakra. The benefits of these practices go far beyond just the time you spend doing them. As you consistently work to awaken your third eye, you'll notice your intuition and decision-making get sharper. You'll start to more easily see the truth, both in others and in your own thoughts. This leads to less anxiety because you're learning to trust your own inner guidance system. It also boosts focus, improves sleep, and creates a deep sense of inner peace. You start to burn away your own inner illusions, like self-doubt and fear, just as Shiva burned away desire. Conclusion. The legend of Shiva and Kamadeva is so much more than an ancient story. It's a timeless lesson in consciousness. It teaches us that inside each of us is a power, a third eye, that can burn away the compulsions and distractions that keep us from who we're meant to be. The fire of this eye isn't anger, but piercing clarity. It's the wisdom to see beyond the surface, the courage to face our own inner obstacles, and the vision to walk a path of true purpose. You now have the story, you understand the Ajna Chakra, and you have simple, practical tools to start your own journey. Remember, opening the third eye isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous practice of turning your attention inward. It's about choosing to see with wisdom, not just with your eyes. By bringing these short practices into your life, you are choosing to build a deeper connection with your true self. You're learning to become the master of your own focus, able to dissolve stress and confusion with the power of your own awareness. The eye of wisdom is within you. The only question is, are you ready to open it?